Hello, hello. Live on Facebook and YouTube. Tuesday. This is the blue belts and above. Going to admit everybody on Zoom. Everybody on Zoom. I'll get rid of my picture. There we are. Let Leo in as well. Alana's getting a picture sorted. There she is. Alana, George, Leo, Alex, Catherine, and Jonathan and Henry, probably. Right. The best angle for your camera is either at you in a distance, or well, I can't really say any more than that, really. As long as I can see your feet and your hands and your face, I'm not bothered about. I've seen you before. I recognize most of you by your feet anyway. Okay? More by sight than smell these days, but there we go. I've got to make myself laugh. Keep myself cheery. Right, where are we? Comments. Somebody just put the comment in. Good. Who's that? Live, Leo. Good. Live, Alex. Glad to hear it. So hashtag live. Alana's putting hers in there. Hashtag live, followed by your name. And obviously, if you're watching the replay on Facebook and YouTube, it's hashtag replay followed by your name. And don't be funny and say your name. That's an old joke. It's never been fun. Yeah, maybe in the 80s. Right, are we ready? We're about ready. Carry on. Come in. Start your scope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 스무. Keep bouncing on the spot and letting somebody else in, please. Right, there we go. Okay, twist in the body. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열, 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 스무. 사이클. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열, 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 스무. Forwards and backwards. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열, 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. That'll do. Lift the right knee up. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 스무. 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 스무. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 스무. 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 스무. Bouncing on the spot. We could do more than that, but that'll do. Parallel stance. 나란히 주무서기. 사지 지르기. Full directional punch. 시작. Middle punch, George. Paro. Sajimaki. Jumbe. Korochi. 시작. Let's see a low knife hand block, Paro. Coming forward, low knife hand block. Low, Majandi. Knife hand, Songhao. Maki. Jumbi. Yeah. So was that powerful? Or was that kind of meh? Turn it. Forward, Alana. This one should be half facing. Neck. Lower, Alex. It's a lower abdominal area, not your ribs. You're not protecting your ribs with this one. It's your bits and pieces. Neck. Opa, wow, there go. Electric shock. Backward step. Hana. Two. Leo. Set. Neck. Okay. 4 forward, 4 back. What are you doing, Malik? What are you doing? 4 forward, 4 backwards. Repeat. I don't know why you've come out of stance. Apart from Catherine, who's clearing up a mess. Nobody should be out of their stance. Nobody should be out of low knife hands up where you were. Nobody said paro. Nobody said shot. Nobody said count your toes. 4 forward, 4 backwards, and then continue. Sijak. More power, Alana, that's far too weak for you. As a red belt we've got one. There's danger. Not to yourself. Leo, turn your belly button. You're keeping your body straight, you're doing that. Here. Get that belly button round. Now this way. Huh? No, belly button round. Take your shoulder round, Leo. Look. There, look. Right, now backwards. Nice, but not square, half. Go again. Yeah, keep doing that. We'll keep your belly button out of the way. George, keep your thumbs out in the right place. Like, out of the way, not sticking out. No thumbs. Right, everyone go back. Same movement. When you finish, your body should be 45. Long arm, almost straight, but not quite. And when you've done the technique, or on completion, here, these locks tight. Lock your belly and lock your feet. Like you're trying to glue yourself to the floor. Or you've got suckers, like an octopus, to the floor, right? We're back. Lock on the move. 4 forward, 4 back in your own time. Repeat. Sijak. Try and lock that body. Boom! When you do the technique. Not flapping around. Your other hand's open, George. I don't know why. Your thumb should be locked away. And your hands should be closed. You're not turning your belly, Leo. You've got to turn the belly first before you do the lock. Turn and lock. And turn, block. That's it. Next one. That's much better. Arm almost dead straight. Like a pendulum from a grandfather's clock or grandmother, whoever you identify with. Arm almost straight. Boom! If you've got a baseball bat, it stays pretty straight when you hit the baseball. Same with a golf club. Boom! It stays straight with a bit of give, obviously, for the judder effect. No, not enough power, George. Come on, smash it out. Someone's trying to kick you in the lower abdominal area. So you've got to smash their foot off. That's it. Strong there, Jonathan. Make sure your hand's tight. The other one's got to be tight shut. Yeah, whichever your other one is. Either one. Boom, that one there. Just check it's cooked. Yeah. More power from red belts. What is it with red belts? They seem to ease off. They take the foot off the throttle a bit. That's a good one, George. Loads of power. Boom! Yeah, it's stronger than Leo now, I think. Oh, maybe not. He's caught up again. What about Alex? Alex, your arm's still bending a little bit. That one. Huh? Listen. Stop, Alex. Alex, that one's fine. Do the other hand and stop. See? That's bent. You're like that. Ah, see. Yes. See, they'll fall at the same height. But you've got it like that at the moment. So if you took a photograph of that hand, it would be in the right place. If you took a photograph of this hand, it would be like a mannequin. Yeah? I'm not going to do the robot dance. You know what I'm thinking, right? This lower. That's all. Your left hand needs to be lower. Right? Come in there. So that's something you'll have to look back on in the video when you do the hashtag replay. Because you won't remember when the class is finished and you've got your lemonade out and your vindaloos in the microwave, you won't remember what you've just done in the class and what you need to practice on. So you'll have to go back to the video and listen for your name or your grade. I'll say your name and your grade. Because when I say red belt, or I say Leo, he's a red belt, he needs to do something specific in his grade. It might also apply to you. I just never caught you doing the bad one. Yeah, but it's called Leo. But what I tell him might apply to you, Alana, second cup. But it might also apply to the first cup with first degree. They might be doing it as well, but got away with it tonight. Just right, here you go. Another movement coming forward. Sombadak Nuliomaka. This is a fourth cup one, right? It's not difficult, it's just when you're in this stance here, you go, well, which hand and foot is it? It's like that, isn't it? Here, you're going to go front foot, front hand. They draw back. So the back foot and back hand carry all the weight. Yeah? If you're waving your hand, everyone's looking at you. There's a weight on your shoulders. Yeah? You alright, Jonathan? You got a gammy hand there. Is your hand alright? You're doing this one. Everyone's doing this one now. So from parallel stance, decide which hand is going to press. Rather than which foot's going to move. Decide which hand's going to press. Well, if I'm going to press something down, I have to lift it up first. I'm going to push down, I'm going to press down to lift it up first. And the other one's going to be down because it's going to raise up. Yeah? If that one's up, that one's down. And it's a reverse, so the opposite foot moves. Everybody, fourth cup to first cup, you're all going to do it in, actually, as well. Yeah, Catherine as well. Slow. And slow. Okay? Now, I don't need to count this one. You can just do 4 forward and yes, 4 backwards. How do you do it backwards? Well, if you're already there forward, all you have to do is keep the hands doing the same as what they were doing and put the front foot behind you. Yeah? It's not It's not science. Not what's they call rocket science. It's dead obvious what hand's going to do what, which foot's going to do what. You're going to go 4 forward and 4 backwards, and then you keep going until I've seen you all. Ready? See ya. So let's see. Press away. There's no block before it though. There's no block before it. Just straight into that. Sombadak Muliomaki. Hands up a little bit higher, Leo, so you breathe in. And they have a little chat. They have a little chat on the way past. Yeah? They have a little chat on the way past. A bit of Reiki going on. Or street fighting. It should be a reverse. If you've got the right hand pressing, your left foot should be in front. Okay? George, did you hear what I said? George? If you're pressing, that's the other way around, George. George. It should be reverse press. That's it, okay? So reverse press. Let me see on the next. So right foot, left hand, that's it. And which foot's going forward? I can't see which foot you've got forward there. Remember, it's a reverse press, Finley. So now you're doing right hand, left foot, hopefully. It's quite difficult if the light's behind you, just saying. Yeah? Just saying for a friend. It's supposed to be slow though, Alex. Are you not able to do it slow on that carpet? If you put more weight on the rear leg and use this bending of the knee, don't push your foot so hard on the ground. Can you do it that way? So bend the back knee. Don't take your foot away as such. So don't go applying force to the front foot. Apply all the weight to the back leg, a bit like L stance, until you can hold it no longer. That's it. All right, so now do the technique in normal speed. 1, 2. Just do it in normal speed. Easier said than done in some cases. George, that's not right. George. Go back, George, do it again. Yeah, then go back and do normal speed. Stop. Then up. Yeah. You can't get the second one mixed up, surely. Nobody should be getting the second one mixed up. First one, granted, yeah, first one you can get mixed up and then the second one will be wrong. But the second one shouldn't be wrong if the first one's first. First one's correct. You're doing it slow again, some of you. I don't want you doing it slow, I want you doing normal. What do I mean by normal? Take them down. Take them down. Boom. Whatever it is you do, whether this be on a leg, whether this be on a body or an arm. Right, stop there. Stop. Right, when you're doing this, imagine then you've got someone's arm. Like that. Right? You've got someone's arm like that. And if you've got someone's arm like that and you go, boom, one on the shoulder and one on the wrist, what are you doing? Yeah? When you do it slowly, you got putting them in a lock and going, yeah, a bit like that, Jonathan. Yeah? A bit like that. And if you do it slowly, you're pressing down, you're trying to coax some information out of them. Yeah? Because if you snap their elbows straight away, they're not going to tell you anything. So if you put a bit of pressure on them and say, right, what's the combination to this door so I can go in? Right? And steal all the money, for example. Tell me all your secrets. No, no, no. All right. But if you go boom straight away, you're never going to get the secrets. So practice it slowly, yes, for the pattern, but now normally as in snap, snap. Don't ask them questions, just go snap. Try it on both sides. Mind is keep that elbow bent on the second arm, the rear arm. That allows your wrist to stay in a straight position. Because if you do this, if you do that with your wrist, then your wrist is under stress and in danger of getting snapped in itself. We don't want to snap your wrists. So keep that in a straight line and just bend the elbow. Yeah? Snappity snap. Huh? You're right. You've got to practice that more, George. Yeah? You did it fine and then you doubted yourself. That's definitely wrong, that one. George, easiest way of doing it. Look, George, stand still, listen. This hand is going to press. So decide, that hand's going to press. And the other foot's going to go forward. Yeah? That one's going to press, and it's a reverse. So just do that. One hand, both hands. Yeah. Yeah, and then the other hand comes in. All right, stop in there. Now, on the in Jung-Gun, you've got that last press. You've done one, and then you do two, right? The second one, and then you do this punch. But we do it slowly. So if this is done slowly, and you've gone, tell me where the money's in. I don't know what. Yeah, where's the detonator for the nuclear device? If you've got a hold of them and they're in that lock, and you've got that hand on their wrist, and then you bring their wrist round, and then bring the arm round, well, that could be round their neck. It could be a punch, but we're doing it slowly. It could be around the neck. It could be around to their chest, and what you've done is just stretch them out like this. You've put them in a lock, and you've stretched them. Yeah, you've stretched them by pushing against their chest. So now the arms like that. All right. So we'll do it in the class. It'll make more sense when we're in the class. But here, round in a wrist lock, and then throw them away, and then that's just for a good measure. But we'll do it in class. It'll make more sense. But these things that we're doing slowly, it's not just for balance and coordination, though that's what you'll be told. We're doing this one slowly because we're practicing coordinating the hand, the body, the hand, the foot, and the breath, and in developing muscles of strength in these techniques, so we learn to move the right muscles and build them up. Yeah, of course. But there might be a fundamental reason why we're doing them slowly. Because our body locks here, and you could be pressing down someone's elbow. You could even press it down on their shoulder with an arm up like that. Right? And I'll show you that in the class as well. And if they are like that, it makes this one a little bit more normal at the end. So we do them slowly for muscle strength, coordination, yes, absolutely. But there might be a reason why we're pressing slowly or we're turning around slowly, other than developing muscles and coordination and breath control, stuff like that. So just to let you know. What was the other one we're going to do? Taguchi-maki, this one here, the theory behind that one is somebody with it's most likely going to be a rifle. Yeah, it could be a jangbong, it could be a long staff, could be, but if this was used in jungle warfare and all the rest of it in Korea, then the weapon probably wouldn't have been a bow staff or a jambon, because armies progress. So in the Second World War, in the 50s and whatnot, 40s and 50s and beyond, they had rifles, didn't they? Well, they had rifles for a very, very long time, but rifle, bam, bam, hitting you over the head, and there's a big sharp bit on the other end. Yeah, they've got smack, smack. But the rifle's quite long, so you're probably using the bandalson to block the butt and then the top. It could be the top and then the butt. It's called the butt of the gun. Yeah, I'm not saying somebody's butt. But here, you're blocking using the bandalson of the hands, U-shaped block, degucha maki. In black belt, there's degucha jaki in L stance. So this is in fixed stance, and this is in L stance. So color belts, you're going to do fixed stance, U-shaped block, and first degrees, you're going to do U-shaped grasp, jaki. Not degucha maki, but jaki. All right, so can you start practicing 4 steps forward and 4 steps back? All the color belts, the degucha maki, make sure you're in a 50-50. And first degrees are doing jaki. On we go. Start practicing now so I can see what you're doing. With Jonathan, make sure your fixed stance, you're half facing. Don't come around to the front. Remember 1 yo, yeah? When you do 1 yo, L stance, fixed stance, your belly button should still be over there. That's it. It's half facing. And this is you're just taking, that's it, yeah? You're taking, I don't know, not a can of beer, but maybe a wine glass. Yeah, 2 wine glasses. This one's full, that one's empty. So this is degucha maki, and you're using the arc hand, bandal, son, arc, bandal, like in bandal chavi. Bandal is arc. Bandal son is hand, it's open hand is son. Bandal son, tul bandal son, degucha maki here, sorry, that's tul bandal son. Degucha maki, 50-50, that's in the last part of Jungun. And you go here and here. First, in the pattern, the first one is going to be right foot, then it's going to be left foot. Just to let you know that. And you know that you're in the pattern. And make sure it's half facing. Same foot and hands forward. Same foot and hands forward. Same foot and hands forward. And you start as if you've got a football and you throw the ball. And end up hand over hand. Yeah, as long as you're 50-50. So that's for blue belts and above. That's not right, Leo. Leo, this hand higher over the forehead. That's the other way. You won't be able to see anything. Over, up, lift your elbow. That's it. 50-50 and forehead. What are you doing, George? Not doing much. Standing there, watching the football scores. That's it, Alana. More power for you, Finley. You're going awful slow. It's like a skeletric set on half power. It's no fun at all. Go. Pull that handle. Make it go fast. Right, first cups can do this one, and you're going to do, you know what you're going to do. First cups are going to do do bandal sam, then jump up, and you're going to do the 360 landing in Ninja Soul Song Card every month. Everybody's scared to leave the floor. Tell you what, don't be scared to leave the floor. You're going to come down anyway. You're going to land. It's a given. It's not like you're going to shoot through the roof and not stop. Don't look at the floor, Alex. You'll stay there. Look dead ahead. And then be tall. Try and see over the top of the houses. All right? Bring your knees up as well. You've lost power in your legs, mister. You used to have phenomenal jumps, but now it's a bit... yeah? It's a skeletric unplugged kind of jump. Start practicing again. Do those videos again. That's you do the squat thrusts. That made a big difference on your jumping. Alex used to do loads of squat thrusts every day. He got really good at jumping. Alana needs to do it as well. You're not jumping, Mr. George. You concentrate on your technique, please. Yeah, it's only first cup and above that are jumping. Yeah, even you want to do it. You got to bend the knees, Leo. Bend the knees when you do that technique. Bend the knees. Like you're in a bend and ready stance. Yeah, or a sitting stance. That knees bend that much. Come on, who's jumping the highest tonight? First cup via first degree. What are you doing, Alana? Playing with the computer. That's it. Just check the hand, Alana. This one here, look. This one, as if you're holding a cup of tea. Any lower, and the tea's going to fall out. So up, hold it level. That's it. And you there, towards me, yeah? You're handing me the cup like this, not like this. Hold it. That's it. You want it that way because you're using that to block. Yeah? Bandal song. Arc hand. Hand arc. Bandal arc song hand. George, concentrate. What are you doing, Alana? What are you doing? What are you typing? What are you asking? What are you doing? What is it used for? Blocking. I did tell you at the very beginning, the gun, or the gang bomb, the long stick. So you block the butt of the gun and the barrel of the gun. Boom! And if you're the black belt doing this, then the jack key, so this one's different now, you're doing this. Right? All right. Let's everybody do Space Invaders now. Everybody's doing this one. Fourth cups are doing Space Invaders. Right? Space Invaders for everybody, including fourth cups. So if we start in parallel stance, I'm going to take my right foot forward. But as I do that, we're not using the hands just now, just yet, right? Just focus on this. Lift the knee up. If you were going to step over a dead body, or even a live body, or your dog, yeah? A dog. You're not going to stand on the dog, so you're going to, don't wake it up, it gets lumpy, right? And then wake it up when you stamp on the ground. But when you're doing that, you're doing it last minute, the last second. Last second, there isn't it? A minute's too long. If I were to take my right foot forward, I will leave my hands behind, leave them there, and then come round as my foot hits the floor. So the body posture is there, doesn't come round until there. Right? So keep your body behind, sorry, keep your hands behind your body. Not behind, but in motion. Keep the hands last. Your foot is first. Sort of. Alright? So practice the San Maki now. Angon so San Maki. San is mountain. Mountain block. They called it W-shaped block, which is rubbish. Right? It doesn't. It could look like a W, but it's mountain block. Big do mountain. Keep your hands there, and then snap them round when you hit the ground. Keep your knee out. That's it. Now for third cup, for second cup and above, we don't really want to delay this. It's up and gravity takes it. We don't want to hang on to the leg. We don't want to resist gravity as such. We just want to time it so that when the penny drops, we go with it. All right. So if I wanted this to drop on the floor, I wouldn't keep a hold of it and then let go. I go up, boom, it's gone. So I go with that. I go up, drop it, and I go with it. Gravity's going to take my foot, so go with it. Don't resist it. Carry on momentum. If you resist it, then you've taken power out of that direction, that movement in that direction. Bring the knee up, put it down, stop. Go with gravity. Don't even look down, no. That's where you're going anyway. You've brought your body around, Alana. Alana, keep your body there, right? Keep your body there until you snap, and then it snaps round. No, you brought your body around. Keep your belly button over that way. So on the first one, you're there, right? On the second one, keep your body there as long as possible. Boom! I can't remember the character. Is it from a film or a cartoon? I can't remember now. So it's a character from a cartoon or a film. It's probably Tron. If you've seen Tron, there's the big beastie that the top half swivels round and then the bottom half swivels round. So you're kind of doing that. Your bottom half swivels round because it's the legs that are moving, but your body is not until you step. Let your bottom half swivel round and keep your top half as long as you can where it was. Keep it facing. George, listen. George, you're just stamping on the ground. Keep your body there as long as possible, right? Keep your body there as long as possible. Look, I still haven't moved it yet. I've moved it, and boom, and snap it round. Ah, good one. When you do it right, you'll feel the snap round. You'll feel it, boom, and you'll feel powerful. Keep your hands up, Leo. Eyes up, hands up. More power from you, mister. Come on, Finn. Keep your body there as long as possible. And just bring your foot up. Boom. Keep your belly button facing the same way until it can stay facing the same way no more. Then bring it round as you stamp to the floor. That's it, Alex. Boom, that's better. Like someone's got your back hand. Someone's kept your hand there. So you can't move your hands. You can't move your hands because they've got a hold of them. And then, boom, all of a sudden, they can't hold on anymore. So if they've got a hold of your hands, your body can't move around. If they've got a hold of your hands, you can't move. Boom! Now you can. Yeah? So keep your hands there. They've got a hold of you. You can't move. Boom! And then snap around. That'll wake your spine up. He's tired already. Right, so we've got two of them in the first degree pattern. We've got those Koige. All right, step in there. We can starting in the walking stance reverse punch. If you think about your gok and you step forward, X stands back fist. So go back this way. I want you to do that on both sides. In your gok, the first one is a left reverse punch, and then a back fist to the left hand. But I want you to practice on both sides. Start in a reverse punch and back fist. But Some of you are still jumping. Don't jump. There's something on the floor that you don't want to stand on. That's a jump. You jump over it to avoid it, like if it was your glasses. But your glasses are not on the floor, so you don't need to hop over them. You're not hopping over anything. You're gliding across the floor, trying to get from here to here as fast as you possibly can. So when I do it, I'm going there, there. I'm not leaving the ground. It's not, right? You're not Julian Clary. You're going to go from here, back fist. So you across the floor, slip across the floor. You've heard slip before. You've heard slip before. Here, you kind of slip there in first degree. You slip back, yeah. In fifth cup, when you do the X stance, remember your foot doesn't face the front. So I don't do this, because then that means I can't do a back fist here. I could do a back fist there, but I can't do a back fist there. I have to be half facing. X stance, half facing back fist, high back fist, side strike. All right? So make sure when you step, you're going diagonally with the foot. For first degree, you can start left or right, it doesn't matter. You're going to go double forearm block. No punde dupa maki, kyochi sogi. That's it, but same with your front foot. It should be facing 45. Yeah? Everybody's X stance. When you're facing that way towards C, then your foot will face that way. Well, I don't know what it is. CB, I don't know. Right? But diagonally anyway. Whether you're doing back fist or double forearm block, your foot will be you'll be at an angle. At an angle. Not side on, but half on. Half. Like an L stance. Alright, so you start practicing now, Leo and Finn. You're doing back fist strike. Leo, start here. You start here? No. Start here. You're there. Dropping down. X fist. X fist. X stance. Back fist. Not side on. Not sideways. Half. So not side. Yeah, half. That's it. Bend the knees. It's like an L stance. Boom. Bend the knees. No. Do it a bit better than that, Alana. You've got the right technique now, but now you've got to add force to it. Boom. Remember, you're not leaving the ground. You're not doing a little fairy leap. Woo. You're going bang. Yeah? At least one walking stance length. Boom. And then drop down with your back fist. Boom. That's it, George. Cross the hands and go. I think you hit it, Jonathan. I think you hit it. Come on, try and get as many done. I don't mean rush it. Don't rush it, but try and get a few more done than just 3, you know? In a minute. George, you're jumping too far. Just do one walking stance length. Yeah? It's fine. One walking stance. It's not 1.5. That's it. So you probably reach the corner of the mat. Boom. Okay. When you landed, George, you landed in the right place, but you landed sideways. So if I do it towards you, you're doing this. Boom. It's like you do cha-cha with your hip. Boom. Boom. Right? We're not doing that. We're doing it half facing. So my hip's over there, but when you're doing it, you're going boom. You're knocking them out of the way with your hip. here, back fist. Right, you're slightly turning too much as well, Catherine. Your back foot is turning your top half too much. Try and get that angle of 45 and kneel down. And the hand in line with the chest. You've gone too far with the hand, that's what it is. Chest line. Now, Catherine, you're going to change it. This one, back fist, with the hand on the side fist. Yeah. You can start from the punch again if you want. See, it's just the starting point, doesn't matter. You can start from here, and then back fist. It's tricky, isn't it? It's the same thing, but it's tricky. Landing in an X stance, remember the front foot's 45 degrees. These kind of things all fly out the window. You might have got them perfect, the last one, but you change one thing ever so slightly, and the whole lot just goes cave in again. Back fist, there you are. That's it, Alana. You go a little bit further, Alana. When you're doing this one, do it again. Watch. One walking stance length. You're not jumping. You're going from here to here, but you're going snap along, you glide along, like a skater, maybe. Rather than jumping, it's sliding or gliding. Decent, George. Let's get much better. That's it, Leo. Leo, you've got to look up. That's the only thing that's wrong now. You're looking down on the floor. Look here where you're smashing. Boom. That's it. Half facing. Back fist. Back two knuckles. That was good timing, Alex. Yeah, good one. Come on, Jonathan. Let's see a few more. Yeah, and sometimes it's good to do it in the back, sometimes it's not. So you could be trying to hit the bag, but then technique or positioning goes out. If you practice it with both, you get an idea, but focus on the technique first, and then you know where the target should be. So you know you can do the technique properly. If I'm going along that line and doing back fist, then I know the bag should be there, not there. Right, the bag should be there. Just for a point of hitting, the person will be there, you're hitting the side of the head. Boom. Depends on the size of the bag right now. Jonathan's bag's quite big. Faster though, come on, Alana. You're a red belt. Danger jump. Not dilly dally. That's it. All right, let's see now. You could do this in the bag as well, but yeah, if you've got a bag, do it in the back. Jumping side kick with your back leg. For blue belts, you can start in forearm guarding low, and you're going to go forward, use your back leg, fly. Let's do, if you've got a back, let's do flying side kick. With your back leg. You can do jumping, but everyone's going to fly anyway. Right? I want to fly. So from here, you do a side kick. If you can do a jumping side kick, then great, but you're going to fly, I think. So here, up, flying side kick. No stepping. No paddling on the floor before you go. It's difficult. It is difficult. I don't want to make it easier. What are you doing? Oh, so it's a kickback. I thought you were burying the body in the backyard. Right, so for first cut, you're doing the side kick from your pattern. So you'll do the boom from here. Nice hand guarding lock, step, twist, side kick, land, Knife hand guarding ball. That's your first cup. For first degree, you know what's coming in. Low knife hand lock, turning kick, side kick, and then twin fist vertical punch. Boom. Oh God. And both sides. Not at the same time. Go on and let's see you practicing. Take your time for the first few. Make sure your body's willing. Yeah? And then see if you're able. Make sure you do the side kick. And the only way to do that is look to see where the target is. If you're looking away, like around here, because you're trying to get your leg higher, your foot's not going to go in the right place. Don't kick so high. Don't kick the screen though, Leo. You can jump higher than that. You kick over the top of the screen, right? Right, use your back leg for blue belts. Back leg. Your back leg's going to spin round and you're going to jump at the same time. So use your front leg to leap. That's it. Use your front leg to leap up. Go on, George. Use your front leg to leap. That's it. And your back leg hits the target. That was decent. Apart from the landing, Finley, that was a decent side kick. Well, it looked that way anyway. But make sure you're doing it from the pattern. Start from a knife hand guarding block. And then do your step, turn, and then kick it out. Turn. That's it, Catherine. It will come. It's not a particularly nice for the hips, yeah. But if you get that turning kick round, then you're pretty much laughing for the side kick because your hips are in the best position for that. It's just step forward. That's what you're doing. I don't think anybody's caught done to that really, from what I've seen. But if you've just done the turning kick, you don't put your foot down and come into an L stance and start again. You're going to use that. In fact, that same kick is used by Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon. It is. I've just remembered that. Just before he picks up, before the guy picks up the balls and smashes them, he goes like that and hits him into the crowd, knocks the chairs over. There you go. Come on, Finley, let's see more action from you. Your black belt, they're waiting on you. Right? You've got to get to it. All the first cups have got to get to it. It's not coming to you, you've got to go and get it. And you've got to get past Grandmaster Mitchell. Well, you have to get past me. And then Grandmaster Mitchell. The kick was off cue there. The only went over here somewhere. Right in the nose. Come on, up. Bend the knees before you go, and then you set. Come on, a couple more. It's nearly time, I think. Yeah, we're in the 50s already. 53, 54 or something. That was good, Alana. You can jump higher, though. You've got numbers to pick on. That was a decent one. That was between the two top ones there. Yeah. Now your other leg. Oh yeah, I've got another one. See, that's not so good, is it? Work on that one. He still hit it though. He didn't fall over, he didn't hurt himself. It was a decent one, but for the fact you didn't kick, you pushed. So you brought your leg up and it was already straight. Yeah. See, it was already straight and you went, you got to lift your knee up and smash it out. Now, bring your knee up. Knee up. Same with everybody. Try bringing your knee up higher. Don't worry about jumping higher. Just bring your knee up to your chest. Where's your knee? Where's your chest? Close the gap between your knee and your chest. Go on, and again. One good leg, one bad leg. So again, Lana, your leg was like that. Kick. You've got more time than you think. Because that other leg of yours is dangling at the moment, your right leg's dangling, you've got plenty of time to exaggerate this movement. At the moment, you're doing this. And now, bring that knee in. Up, back. bringing it up and kick it out. You've got loads of time because you're going to land on your right leg anyway. You've no need to fear. You're going to land on your right leg, so get your left leg up to your chest. Watch. Here, you're doing this. That's good. Here, up. You've got loads of time. Now, your left leg, and kick. You've got to lift, everyone's got to lift their left leg up. Or their kicking leg, they've got to lift it up to the chest. 10 seconds left. That's at least 2 more kicks. No. Are you doing a side kick? Are you lifting that leg up? Are you chambering it? No. You're all scared. Right, stop. Watch. Everyone's going to do this, right? The target's there. I'm going to lift my knee up. Yeah, towards you. The target's there. And kick it. Not this. Not this. That leg's there. That's fine. Boom! Kick it. Come on. I want to see everyone lifting the arm and kick. That's it. Catherine's done it. Not towards me, George. Do it to the side so I can see if you lifted your leg up. Either way, it doesn't matter. That was decent. Finley just did it. I think that was better, Alana. Just keep doing it. So I'm not sure. That's it, Alex. Yeah. That's it. Henry's just done it. Lift the knee up. Doesn't have to. That's it, Jonathan. Spot on. So the knee will be there to kick. It won't be there. It's not like that. You've got to chamber it. It's like, right? You shoot, 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 shoot. Now you've got the bullet in the chamber. Otherwise, you're just hitting them with the end of the gun and not pulling the trigger. Or you're pulling the trigger, there's no bullet. Yeah, just hit them with the gun. Right, stop in there. That's it for this evening. Make sure you have a little stretch, and that could just be sitting cross-legged on the floor. It could be sat down with your feet open, with your back straight. It could be with your feet together, sitting down on the floor, trying to touch your toes. It could be all three, if you can be bothered. Right? And while you're down there, you can find out if your floor's clean, and then put that in to-do list, must clean floor. But if it's already clean, that's one less thing to do. Right? I've done mine today, I've moved it up today, I'm alright. I've got a nice clean floor to go back to and stretch. Sorry, till then, well done. I will see you next class, Thursday, whatever time is it, 7 o'clock? 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Thursday. Cheerio. Well done. See you. Oh, I think I'm frozen. Look at that. Handy pandy. I don't know what I've done there. Well, it froze, but I don't know how, when, if, what is recorded. So apologies for that. Maybe someone can let me know. It's recording, it's still live, but it did freeze. I was stood like that. I don't know why. But anyway, let me know if you do watch it, and if it freezes or not, I'll delete it. But well done for joining in. See you next time.